Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Genshin Impact, where we are diving in to Where Waves Meet the Reef.
Yes.
It's an event quest that just kicked off about a week ago. We're a little late to it, but we're going to dive in and see what this is all about, because apparently it's really good.
Also, free Yehoda, so.
It's also free Yehoda, so yeah, good point.
Read the letter.
Whoa! It's been a while, great hero of Tevat. You've traveled far and wide, met countless prominent figures and big shots of the world, and as we both know, that breadth of experience is one few can hope to match. In fact, I have a business matter that I believe you are uniquely suited to handle. You will, of course, be generously compensated. So they've already got Daniel, I know this. If you're so inclined, head to the Curatorium of Secrets at your earliest convenience, and we can talk details.
It is the Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh?
He sure did.
The payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the Curatorium and check it out.
Indeedly do. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh?
Can actually use. Whoosh.
Wait, this team, is it ready?
Enough.
Is it sort... What are the talent levels? Have you been grinding the talent domains?
When I remember to.
Okay.
They're not level 5, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
They're
so,
not horrendous.
So Columbina, Linnea, kind of online, sort of online, maybe like 70% in there?
Maybe like 60.
60% there? Okay.
Better than level 20.
Uh-huh.
And Navia is...
The toughest thing about
can be.
This team that we have right now is Navia currently is on banner if you want the weapon. It's like
Why'd you tell me that? Wait,
it's
who else
like-
is on banner right
It's
now?
because it's the Fontaine Chronicle Wish banner.
Oh, well,
So if you lose a 50-50, you could lose it to a Fontainian character and or weapon, which is not the worst.
it's not the worst, but I really don't want Siege.
You don't want Siege Wee? She's so cute though.
She is adorable, but she kind of sucks, dog.
She's so cute.
And I don't
who
have
cares about the numbers when the character's adorable?
That axe is pretty cool, though.
It is pretty cool.
I do love that weapon.
You've got
not-
12 days. You got 12 days to decide.
I would, you know what? If we weren't right around,
You can also wait to
corner
see the live
of
stream. You could see live stream and then make a call after that. You could do that.
Snezna is literally right around the corner. I am going to wait.
Yeah, but the Fontaine banner is not coming back for like probably 2-3 years.
Oh,
2 years maybe.
I can live with that. You know,
You can live with that?
I
You
can
can
live
live
with
without
that.
the cool battle act.
I have this, which is fine.
You're really selling me on your enthusiasm there, my dude.
You know what? The only character in this team right now that actually has their signature is Linnea right now. Okay.
To be fair, yeah. Well, Columbina has a lot of really good free-to-play options, and Navia's sort of
This one is really good.
yeah. The
Considering especially since she's mostly off field, and I'm not using her as a main DPS, so
battle pass, the second battle pass catalyst is
the one
really
that
good.
increases your HP by. I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, it increases it by like what 40% or something like that. Crazy.
Yes, I think I have it refined at level 2, so it increases by 40%.
And elemental mastery increase too. I forgot about that. That is really nice with her. And it's crit
very
rate.
nice. I used to use this on New Valette because, well, you know, it's a lot of HP.
Yeah.
But for him, it's a little harder considering that you can't really do his full rotation.
And Farina, you basically have her best in slot weapon, which is Festering Desire.
As much as I would love her cane.
Her cane is amazing, but Festering Desire is just too free-to-play friendly. It
Which is
saves
why
you
we've
like
never gotten one as good.
yeah, no.
Other than Beidou's signature, but
Mihoyo's never giving us this thing again. You know.
probably not.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how good the Wolf's Greatsword is on her, but it's the best one I have.
It's probably okay. It's decent enough, you know?
Linnea's was too good to skip on. And look at the babies on it.
It is. It's very cute.
It's very cute. Anyway, she's speaking of. Boosh.
Let's go.
Shall we? It bothers me so much that you don't wear that new outfit, but whatever, it's cool.
We're getting another outfit here soon from the Snezna teaser. They did show that off. So that outfit change will be even more canonical, I bet you.
Please.
Mainly because
I
mid-drift is not a good
beg
idea
you.
for snowy areas.
I know, but whenever you just see him in the crispy model, And he just goes back to this one. It's like, okay.
I bet you they're gonna start probably giving the travelers like a new outfit every year. I bet you.
That would be appreciated.
It'd be awesome.
Ah, you got
Oh.
here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
Sorry, I was really scared. I left the mouse hovering over the stop record button. I was like, I should probably move that.
Probably just a little bit.
Just in case if like Cinder jumps up. Imagine we record this for the next hour and it
It's
wasn't
actually just gone.
it's just gone. That'd be amazing in the worst way
keeps
possible.
So what do you need us to
How
do?
about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
Okay, you're trying to butter us up. What do you want?
She wants everything.
Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod Cry Trade Expo?
I mean, you talked about it in your letter.
Nope.
A long
event
time
page.
ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With
Oh, how
no
fun.
administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here.
Pretty
So
sure it
this
still
place
is,
began to
actually.
attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod Cry Trade Expo was born.
Uh-huh.
Is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
Not like there's cops here or anything. So that's why you asked us to come.
Yes, the Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally, I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections.
Well, I got
Hence
the
why
second
I think
one.
Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
That's nice of you to look out for Yehoda.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So,
Forgot to
are
turn
you
that off.
in?
Why do I have to turn that off every time?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
That is a bit of criticism I have for Genshin. I really wish you could just disable the co-op feature or disable the invite feature and just leave it. Because you can, but it resets every time you quit the game.
Or at least it does for us. Is that a normal thing for people?
Yes, as far as I can tell, because it happens on PC as well.
Sure, but what's the catch?
Good instincts.
Thanks.
I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nod Cry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll
All right.
need you to
Oh.
help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule.
So what is it?
As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
So what's the unspoken rule?
No violence at the expo. The guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar. Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
Paimon, you know people get violent in like normal markets, right?
Have you ever been to a Walmart on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving?
Does anyone remember Black Fridays?
Ah! Back in the day. Nowadays, like,
Nowadays, like, no one really cares.
no one seems to care because Black Friday sales are almost all month long, and you just get
Some of them are
online.
actually scams. And
Most of them are scams, to be fair.
you know, it's
You're better off
back in the day. Bloodbath.
Bloodbath. Oh my gosh. You can look up videos online, I'm sure, and see it all. It's crazy.
If
I was
that line is
at some of those.
crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
All right.
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So if you ever want
You
my
know?
judgment on the matter, just come find me.
I mean,
the
if
Expo
someone
is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well.
what were we saying?
What I was gonna say is, if you want to experience the old school Black Friday bloodbath vibe, just go to a modern day Pokemon card drop off, and you can see all the scalpers fight it out and everything. It's the same thing, pretty much the same
True,
thing.
just a little less violent.
So, I don't know. I've seen some very viral videos of people fighting over Pokemon cards. It's
Well, it's true, but that's like 1 to 2 people. That's not a
No,
tsunami of people.
no, you have not seen the videos. Then it is a tsunami of people. We're talking
Thousands
like,
of people?
Yes. Have you seen those? Have you not seen those videos?
No, I didn't really care
Oh
enough.
my gosh! Yeah, no, it's the scalper market right now is violent over Pokemon cards. It's crazy,
All
dude.
right. I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this.
Well, let's go beat some people up. Legally.
Didn't she just say no violence?
No, I mean, like, you know, we still have to subdue people that cause troubles.
Right, and by labeling it as subdue, it's legal-ish.
I mean, there's no laws here, but, you know, there's technically, you know, no violence, but that doesn't mean you can't pick someone up and chuck them outside.
Nefer, what do you have to tell us?
If you find yourself in a tricky
Look how good
situation,
that-
just come find me.
And now it's gone, Daniel.
Now it's gone. Why is there not a toggle?
A toggle?
I know they don't animate it like multiple times.
Yeah, because I don't think the skin is. I don't think they have Genshin set up in a way where the skin can easily be toggled through cutscenes. So I bet you it's.
It just bothers me that we had the whole bit on being on the moon with Columbina, putting it on. So we canonically have it, not just in an event, but in the main story.
So yeah, they have to.
And we just ditch it, I guess, afterwards.
They're gonna have to script it in a way where the story will carry it over. You know, maybe they'll use it in the upcoming Archon quest. There's a chance.
Maybe.
Because the last few patches have been technically like filler and event fun patches, and since events newer players can get into and play, maybe they'll just keep it as a canonical main quest thing. Maybe.
This is a cute little area.
It is cute.
Oh, hey, look,
Look.
the Fatui.
They've spruced the place up.
This is where
Ooh.
Nefer said the expo should be. Let me think.
Yeah. Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry. One question at a time, please.
Or Yehoda.
Well, at least they were reasonable questions.
Yeah, no.
Like, where do I put my stuff?
Should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehoda.
The classic black and white Yehoda bits.
Traveler.
Or is it a treat?
I'm on. Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Well, we're here to help.
We're not here to pile more work on you.
Never asked us to help you out.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver. I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Don't really know a lot.
Think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehoda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Don't panic. We're on your team.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Yeah.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve? Exactly.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Oh, fun.
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Ino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them.
Why do I feel like we'll know them?
Yeah, I assume we know them, right?
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, we've been to every nation, so we've met most bigwigs.
One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on the bad sides, 100% to know.
I sometimes forget Navia is a
If
big
something goes wrong,
Mafia boss.
let's hope that's what
mafia
And
boss.
don't engage. Just
They're very
tell
nice
me
for
work
a,
for Boss Neff.
and very not criminal for a mafia.
You have a bunch of work still, right?
They're the legal mafia, you know?
To us.
Sure.
Lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later. I promise.
Yo.
And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses.
I thought I saw Beidou ship off
Get
the
over
coast.
there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Ino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Oh, we actually get to choose who do we want to say hello to first.
Uh-oh. Okay, so the overall quest
One
is to
at a
talk to
time.
everyone.
Poor Yehuda. Well, who do we want to talk to first?
What
We
do
can
you
talk
think?
to Beidou,
Navia. Or I know. Ooh.
or we can just go down the list, I
we
guess.
could honestly just go down the list. Let's do it.
Starting Beidou.
What the? Are we back in Leeway?
Hmm?
No, not cry.
No,
Okay,
her
they brought
ship
him
is
over.
just off the coast.
Okay.
I would walk all the way over to it, but I don't want to do that.
Is this?
Lazy.
Let me teleport back and walk all the way here.
Yeah, do it. Do it. I dare you.
I'm in a cutscene. I can't.
Actually, this is the 2nd ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Beidou! The infamous merc captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
Yeah, we're working here.
It's a long story.
We're popular today, isn't that nice?
Why does Banana Beast want to come join us?
Beautiful
Well,
name.
No sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else,
God
that's
bless
for
you.
sure.
About the registration.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
The ballista.
A while ago,
that's a
Ningguang
heck of a
revamped
trade.
the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances.
And you're
I
willing to
just know
sell
people
that?
are going to be fighting to get their hands on it.
Absolutely.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
That feels like something you would want to keep in your own,
Don't worry.
military. But
Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Who wouldn't want to give something like
it's
this?
the older version. Okay.
Oh.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
I mean, come on, Daniel. Who wouldn't want to sell their newly improved weapons to a nation that doesn't have laws? Nothing can
What a
go wrong.
completely how unrealistic. Wow.
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Tibet
Yo?
will be in attendance after all.
You're wearing your skin.
Such a good skin.
It's very good. It's also nice seeing someone wear an outfit again.
Yelan was aboard.
No worries. You here for the Expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride.
Please don't cause any trouble.
So no need to register me with the Expo.
She's up to
it's been
something.
A while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
What kind of work?
The sensitive kind.
Yeah, we're working here,
Sounds
dog.
like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
We're gonna get fired.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
I'll just page Nongong.
Nongong?
Whatever the leader is in Liyue. What's her name again?
Oh crap! You've thrown me off. Now I can't
The
get Nongong.
Geo lady.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I'll page
You've
what's her name,
overwritten
Bill.
my memory. What have you
Well,
done?
I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
Especially if you cause us trouble.
Beidou just
About
literally said her
time.
name.
I've been itching to see Nod cry from the
She's
bottom of
just
the
a
bottle.
4-star. Who cares?
Alright, that's it for registration.
How dare?
Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
Beidou directs her crew to unload cargo and follows you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill. You'll love it.
Thanks. By that, we mean it's the minigame. A battle minigame.
I assume this is just like the Gene event from the last Mondstadt thing, where you were fighting guys and then you turned into the Gene.
And then you're like,
it's literally
boom, boom,
it's
boom, boom,
just a
it's
different.
that.
It's a reskin thing. Okay.
Well, a little different.
So
You're
you
in the
fight
air.
guys, but then you become a ballista and you rain down fire on the enemy.
Oh, nope, you're on voice acted. Okay.
About the Alcor. Oh,
Yep. See you later.
I wanted to hear about Alcor too.
It's
Okay.
too darn bad. You can talk to her in your own time.
I guess I will.
Yes, you will. Anything new to say now that we've talked to
One
someone?
at a time.
Nope. Well, down the list we go.
Time to speak to Navia.
Navia. Enable focus mode, yes.
Enable. Do you want to go ahead and turn off the invites to the co-op stuff?
Yes. Where do I turn that off again?
Co-op mode. Buy the battle pass.
There it is.
Down. Reject join requests.
I'm sorry.
I love co-op in Genshin, but I will never understand just accepting random people into your world, considering of like the issues we've had in the past with people hacking and actually causing issues. I will never let a random person in my world. I just will not.
What?
I will play
Why
with my
not?
friends all the time, and I will join their worlds and they can join mine all they want. But for randoms, no. I'm sorry.
That's so hateful.
I'm
of
so
you.
antisocial, I know. It's crazy.
Ugh.
How dare I protect my account?
The flagship. Yes, this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
That's boat
Partner,
themed, you know.
Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
I'm guessing you're here for the
You
expo?
got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top
Let's
down
go.
to the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Why are you admiring that?
Is
Wait.
that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Hey, it's the two.
Oh,
You're here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
True, but should you be associating with a criminal family publicly?
good guy criminal family?
Yeah, whatever
Like,
you
come
say.
on.
I find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to. What's the worst that can
Come on,
happen?
damn, they're D&D buddies. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it.
Yep.
Should we mark you down for the Expo too, Shivers?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
Why do I feel like you're working with Nailon? Yeah,
Nailon. Butt out.
Galon?
Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the Expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest
What
inventions.
is that?
It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Guess so.
True enough.
Bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevres feels wrong.
Different country.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before.
Well,
As
I'm
a
glad that.
detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here. And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
Might as well.
Why not? Ooh,
This is fun so far.
I like this a lot.
You lead Navia and Cloran. The venue.
Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up,
What
though.
is that dude?
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like
What is
Yehoda
he?
needs a lot of help.
Well,
The mechanical
Clarence and I
guy.
are all set
That's
up
just the
for
dude
now.
that puts the bulbs in
Be
his
sure
head.
to stop by
Ah.
our booth when you get a chance.
Switch between the two of them. Yes, I remember you in the live stream. Looks
Oh, this is
fun.
the cool thing. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, I dig this a lot.
Deal thrice the damage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because you absorb the elements and you fire them back, right? That's like the whole thing.
Yes, and you switch between the two. And you're like, "Wah-da-da-ba-da-bow."
Reminds me of Castlevania, Lords of Shadows.
Oh, I can't interact with him to do the thing. Oh well. Well, I knows the last one.
Up. There you go.
Yeah, don't know why I didn't auto-select it.
Okay, fast travel! Boom. Well, that's not exactly where we clicked, but whatever, we'll walk.
I can walk. That's cool. I guess.
You sound so bitter about that. It's just like,
I
well,
am completely unbitter.
It's like, man, I gotta move using my feet.
I'm only a little offended. Oh, hello you two. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. That's Ino back there.
Now clearly she's in here.
What do you mean?
Stop being ridiculous.
Who are those guys?
I don't know. Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters?
Probably. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Hey, you two.
Oh, he's scared.
Is this a new creation?
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
Hello.
We're helping out Nefer with some Expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct.
Ow.
Ino is just doing a final round of debugging on her thwack and smack defense bots.
You're whack and smack?
The whack and smack.
Is that her submission for the Expo?
Oh, you know it.
It'd be really funny
It's so
if,
cute.
Yes.
The 2 secret agents are
Moles
after
and other
Aino.
small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Ah.
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh!
Fair enough.
I've never seen Aino this serious before.
The
She
craft
almost
shop
leveled the
is
island, too.
experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive
Snacks.
research?
Snacks.
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other.
Dang.
And not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
No surprises there.
Alright, done. Thwack and whack defense bots, do me proud.
Who knew she just
Looks like
needed
we
to be
can
forced
head
to be
over now.
making money?
Yeah, no. She needed motivation, you know? She just needed that little push. Get her going.
Yeah. You lead Aino and Nefer to the venue.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, I know.
Yeah?
Swing by
Okay.
and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind. I just know it.
Thanks
Is this
for the
another
help.
robot minigame?
Probably.
Oh!
Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh, okay.
Good point. The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now.
Oh, that's right. You set up robots so you can like upgrade them and stuff. I remember.
I like that. That's cool. Yeah, it's Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, basically. Or, you know, any tower defense game.
But specifically Plants vs. Zombies.
Or it'd be more of balloons.
Balloons? Oh, I guess.
Because you're actually upgrading the things.
Are they like following a route or are they just coming straight at you?
I think they just kind of walk straight at you.
You see, that's why I think Plants vs. Zombies, because that's what I attribute. Oh my gosh, he's got a big claw!
Guess that's the upgraded one.
Oh! Looking kind of aggressive.
Nah, he looks friendly enough.
So, I'm assuming our criminals are probably wanting to take, like, all the weapons, because that seems to be the main focus is...
Oh. Well,
What the?
Hey, what was
did you just beat a kid?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
Ah, well, you gotta die now. Sorry. Hello, do I need a... Oh! It is time!
We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
Beat the crap out of him, Yehoda!
A troublemaker, huh? The Expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. To scare off a punk like him.
That's
no
the problem,
problem.
Yehoda. He's dumb. He's not gonna listen to reason.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't want to hit him,
We
but the
all
kid
know
was
black
right
market
there.
stuff
My
is in
fist
the
just
highest
went
demand
through.
here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys?
It's a market for anyone, dude. Calm down.
I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously,
And?
someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me,
Who
I
cares?
missed one
That's how it
stupid
works.
deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
No, but that's what connections are all about.
Someone took my spot in the black market before me, and I'm upset about it.
This is so. This guy. How are you alive in a place like Nodcry? How are you alive?
How are you not dead?
Like,
Oh well. Also, you punched a kid. That's what the rule you broke. You're not supposed to hit me.
Hey, we earned our place fair and square.
As if.
Dude, what?
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
oh yeah, just you wait. What? Get lost.
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger.
Good job.
Good on you.
I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the Nefer card.
Yehuda, I think you could beat
He's
him.
lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
That is a very deep and mature voice for a child.
That is a man. that is a tiny man. You cannot convince me otherwise. Sound older than your dad. Or your guardian or whatever.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right.
Ah, man.
Ashvapati.
He just hadn't talked him to that point. That really caught me off guard.
If it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. And no one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the Expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
Good on you.
I mean, that's true.
But most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
I mean, he's free to trade whatever he wants.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be...
Head back to the booth, the one right behind you.
Got it.
Do you want to bet that he's secretly selling something behind the scenes? And
Probably.
And the toy booth is just like a front. I bet you.
Technology to make these toys, perhaps it can also be used to make weapons. He's using the children as a cover. You fiend.
Probably.
But it's probably to like take care of them and stuff, but
who knows? We'll find out.
But like weapons are like totally free trade here. I don't understand why you'd like go through such a roundabout way to do it.
Maybe they're super weapons.
Super weapons.
Super weapons.
You can buy, there's like an auto defense thing. There's like a ballista over there that, yeah, it's not up to date, but like, it's still really good.
You two know your stuff.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the Expo because the kids thought it would be fun.
Aw!
All I care about is them having a good time.
Well, isn't that nice? I hope you're not secretly
You're still
evil.
gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work.
True.
It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really? That would be
So
amazing.
relatable, honestly.
What do you
Yeah,
say
of
to
course
Miss
I can
Yehoda,
help.
you three?
Why did I say that?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda.
Oh, you're so well.
My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
I love Yoda. She's great.
Got it. I should get going then.
I'm glad we're getting some more time.
Way to step up, Yehoda.
I'm gonna miss Nod Cry. Never thought I'd say
I'm just
that.
looking out for some kids.
Like back when we were like, we're going to some
How
other
hard
place.
could
You
it
know, that may be
be?
cool.
Then again, I bet
Oh.
I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Poor girl. Yeah, no, I still remember when Nodcry got announced at the end of Natland, and you're like, wait, we're not going to Shiznao? You were so disappointed.
I mean, that was right after Natland, and Natland already kind of burned me out, and I
Like,
was just
you
kinda
were,
done.
I remember how vividly miffed you were at
Like,
that time.
yeah, okay.
And then we got to
sure.
Nodcry, and you're like, this is the greatest expansion to Genshin yet, and everything. And
Yeah, at least up there for Fontaine with me.
Oh, yeah. I actually would say, I think I've enjoyed Nodcry maybe slightly more than Fontaine, which is kind of crazy to say.
I think that's very fair to say, actually.
I like them both almost equally. They both have different reasons of why I like them. So, I like both.
Yeah, no, this was an amazing
To be
addition.
fair, I'm also someone who likes all of the expansions of Genshin so far and everything. Like, that's just me. That's just
Oh,
me.
what?
I can have that
Oh,
opinion.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
liked
you're-
them.
yeah.
They're not all perfect, but I've enjoyed them and I've had fun. I want to blow a raspberry at you so bad.
Also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
There she goes.
Has a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah, well, we can help as much as we can.
Attention, everyone.
Oh,
Participant registration
the gremlin is...
is
Yeah!
complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nodcry Trade Expo is open for business.
Look at Liben getting officially added to a bigger event than just his.
He was in the monster. Ooh. Swoop.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, actually? Hold on, that's actually clean. Little cute animations for all that. Oh. Well, I mean, that's still cool, I guess.
I kind of need like a 4K version of this art. I kind of need that.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
Linnea is top tier.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine.
I thought that you kids were just there, so I thought we'd get a little extra dialogue. This wasn't the right thing to do, was it?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read the quest objective, but we're here now, so we're locked in.
Everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots. We should buy a blueprint.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
You know what would be the best thing ever? If we get to the end of this quest and it turns out this is actually an adult, he just looks like
He's
a child.
a criminal,
He's a
is
criminal
what he
on the
is.
run, and he's been hanging out with these kids to hide in plain sight.
Uncle said the
That'd
most
be
important thing is
so
that we have fun.
Guys,
That'd be really freaking funny.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to this expo looking.
Darn it, was this the right thing to do? Ah!
I don't know.
Like any more here. It
But there wasn't a quest
merely enough
objective
to buy
here.
yourselves a blueprint. I doubt it'll even cover your new clothes.
Oh, hi, Yehoda. Hi, Traveler.
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. So listen carefully. If you want to look around the expo, That's fine, but you need to be extremely careful when talking to any strangers. Okay? A lot of crazy people show up to this expo, both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens, don't try to deal with it yourselves. Call for me right away. You got that?
Yehoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble, you can bet they'll start with the weakest target.
Ambitions of the young.
Maybe we're supposed to talk to everyone? Oh, you're supposed to visit all the booths.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, it's everyone. Whew, you're good. You didn't miss anything.
Scared me there for a moment. Look at that Yehoda art.
That's pretty amazing. Okay, so just do the event and you'll get Yehoda for free.
Mangia Fairs and Tales of the Many.
Tales of the Many is actually a voice acted thing, to be fair.
Oh my goodness, look at... Oh, this is that. I talked to the kids. Oh, okay.
This is a side thing that we were warned about. Apparently we should do all of these things because they are like all voice acted moments.
Oh, so just literally talk to all the shopkeepers.
It looks like they give you hints also, like, to where to go to get them. Yeah, so they're not marked.
Well, I gotta talk to my boy.
Yeah, and it looks like it's actually to introduce us to the mechanic. They are making it part of the main quest to talk to the main people. So we need to find Liben and...
Where's my boy?
Did you do the scavenger hunt little event thing?
Oh, hey, Yoda.
Hi there, girl. In the Mondstadt, because he was voiced in that. You could talk to Liben, and you could hear him.
I don't remember.
You don't remember it. Okay, well, here you'll be able to re-experience it now.
Hey, Yoda. What on earth are you doing?
It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, nothing.
Huh? Uh-oh, things are about to kick off.
What are you worried about, Yehoda?
Shh, don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is
it's a great
she
idol.
pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't want to get on her bad
true,
side.
I guess.
An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know.
She also
to steer
decapitated
clear.
a sea monster.
I was worried this expo
Without a
might
vision.
not be big enough for the two of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though. You don't think they're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Let me handle this.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yo.
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunity's presenting itself. Plus, now that the traveler's arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind,
Poor
Miss
Yehoda.
Beidou.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Why are all these scary people offering their help?
Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
Imagine, I feel like every human being on planet Earth has that one friend that just has connections everywhere you go.
You're like, how did you even meet?
And it's just like, here,
I don't know. Just know
Just
everyone.
a random Tuesday, I walked into like your local grocery store and I bumped into them and we started talking about things. And it turns out they were some bigwig.
Didn't find that out.
Didn't know about that.
They don't call us the Traveler for nothing. Crux and... Oh, that was both of theirs at the same time?
Maybe?
That wrong one.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they were combined. Duh. Blah. Dory's the one I saw. I don't know why, but my brain filtered Dory as another
Didn't
main
expect
one.
her to be the one that started it.
Okay, so that I
Where's-
know
oh,
one
where
is the
is-
main thing.
Where's my boy?
Liben!
Liben?
Where are you?
Liben!
And Dory. We also need Dory.
Oh, there's Dory. I can see her
Ooh.
head barely sticking up over there.
Yep, I can see that. She is indeed poking out like a gopher.
I think these dudes are also on the list, but they just, are just NPCs.
Ah!
Still talk to them, I guess. Well, are they as cool as Liben?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But still.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no.
That's not Dory. I thought I saw the gopher too. Guess we're going down here. That her?
Fatui.
No, that's Liben. Liben! There we go. I don't know where Dory is. She's somewhere.
My boy, how are you?
Hey, look! It's our old pal, Liben.
Oh, it's you two. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has.
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
Ah, you must be the Expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
I mean, kind of.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year, so why not?
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business?
Are you not into the Box of Marvels business anymore?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. The ones you see here are just for decoration.
Darn.
But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Well, thank you. Can we talk to you again?
Doing business this far north requires traveling a long way. That means acquiring a large quantity of goods in advance and transporting everything all in one go by sumpter-beast or caravan. But what's likely to sell well?
That is the question that every merchant does ask. So that's not
part
his.
one done.
Okay, so we got two parts.
Blame.
I like how they've almost set it up to be like not the tails. No, it is Traveler Tales. Yeah. So the tails are just they're Traveler Tales, but for the event.
Where is the short
Thing she lays her eyes on.
I don't know.
So keep your valuables
She's
well
gotta be
away,
around
or
here.
You might never see them again.
Oh, never mind. I
Found
think I
her.
spotted her.
I found the gremlin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed you earlier. You're so obvious.
Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay. Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello. Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo manager, Yehuda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Hmm?
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see Dory here. This event's practically made for her.
True
Yeah,
enough.
She attends religiously every year. And she's always the seller who we get the highest number of complaints about. Complaints? Every single mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's not my problem.
Paimon can hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
No way.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. It's just...
See? Legal.
Could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging you, Lord Songe Mabe, for me. Please.
So that's why you came to see Dory, just to beg her to rein in the ripoffs?
How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers. Sound good?
Jeez, what a bargain.
What a bargain indeed.
Works for me.
Yehoda, don't do it!
Girl, you don't gotta settle for that. You don't need to do that. You little monster.
You monster, what have you done? Well. Just happen to amass a collection of valuable, interesting, and highly useful items for your perusal. And just for you, an exclusive traveler discount, 50% off everything.
In other words, it was marked up 50%.
Yeah, how about?
She's got 2 as well. Are these daily resets or are these...
No, these are further in the story.
Kind of reset. Oh, okay.
We could technically just...
It's actually probably better to do them now, considering that it feels more natural. So wait, what are these other ones?
Literally every other stall here. Just the Adventurers Guild, the Mondstadians, the Mages, or the...
No, night things.
Mages. And the Fruity Order.
You don't have to do them if you don't want to.
That's not Adventurers Guild, that's the Fatui. Same thing, technically. Maybe interesting to see them.
You know, you're right.
This
Hello.
exhibitor's demands are ridiculous.
Oh?
What's wrong?
All of it's more interactions with
This
Yehoda, so
exhibitor
I'll gladly
is
take it.
apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored. I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Why do you have that in the contract?
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
Oh, 100%.
Here's the thing. Okay, so if the contract states that they provide storage, then, the thing is, you don't get to dictate how the storage is done. As long as it is stored, Yehoda
and it's not stolen.
Yeah, and Nefer are fine.
So you're from the Masters of the Nightwind, aren't you?
Hermione?
Yes!
Yep, that's
remind me.
Hermione, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
You better behave yourself or Granny's coming.
And she will plant a fist straight into your sternum. Or through, one of the two.
Whatever Tumaini means, it seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
Nah, just with those Natlanese.
Okay, so that guy's done.
Your turn.
Blackberry. Lackaberry?
Welcome to the
Lackaberry.
treasure hoarder booth.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
You do?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Tibet. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
You know what?
One
That's true
person
enough.
really represent their entire organization?
No way. Treasure hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost buyer confidence. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure hoarder booth.
So whoever just gets here
Different
first.
factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a treasure hoarder second.
That fruity order? That sounds familiar. I guess that was in an event.
Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
Do tell.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy's a new face.
Oh? That's a clue.
Is it?
I think that's a clue. Lockaberry, are you a spy?
That you're...
There you go. Where is the Fruity Order?
Oh, by doing them all, you get 10 primos.
That's pretty awesome. Fatui's over here, and the Adventurers Guild, I guess, is behind us then?
Mondstadian.
Mondstadian, right.
Oh, you're selling weapons. Not very surprised.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
I love your design.
I am sad that the 3 that we saw weren't like actual like big NPCs because I loved the fire one as well.
You're talking about the Fatui from the teaser trailer?
Yeah.
They were just, yeah.
They just turned out to be some elite enemies that look cool, but, you know, aren't super important. A little sad, but at least they look cool.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the Expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day.
Where?
Muskets for sale.
Okay, I was about to click it
Condition
myself.
Extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Yeah, that seems like the Fatui.
Question. Conditions are extremely poor. Okay, sure, whatever. Internal grooves have been worn away, and the ammo, specifically the ammo, might be damp.
Okay.
How about get new ammo? Like, and I'm not talking to her, by the way. I'm talking to the buyer. If you're buying a gun and they give you defective ammo, don't use it.
Unless the ammo is very specifically made to be used only in this.
Then don't buy it. Like,
well, you know.
It ain't worth it.
Oh, wait, so you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks?
Nope.
No.
Code? Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low, so they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market all the time.
I guess it was for realsies this time.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them, but my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Well, they may also die, so.
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
Sure, whatever.
Screams a funeral to me, but okay.
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works. And desperados who don't care if it explodes.
I feel like a desperado would care about that, though.
Oh well. Person that complained walked over to her in bandages. Freaking exploded, man!
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into.
Please also don't spike them.
Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the Expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Parker's
Ah,
like,
you're
why
telling
is it
me.
after I
If you try to
left?
ship this stuff through the proper channels,
Poor
all
guy.
the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing. But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Oh, wow.
Cool. What kind of connections?
That's not important for you to know.
Hey, you can't go around asking people questions like that.
Now we're gonna get a complaint.
Oh, goody. Thanks, Paimon.
Who are we missing?
I think that's all of them. Yeah.
Nice.
Other than, you know,
and then there's a few secret ones.
And they're like, ooh,
Ooh. They don't even tell us the title. Oh, that's how secret it is. Dang. Man.
Wonder how Beidou, Navia, and Nefer's goods are selling. Let's go check.
Depends how many
Excuse me.
ballistas they
According to
brought.
the Expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants.
Oh
correct?
no.
Yeah, did something happen?
Just now, as Aino was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the Expo. My database does not have relevant
Oh, no.
information
Is
on
it
how
the
to address the
agents?
situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Let's check it out.
Come with
Give
me.
them an earful. Oh, hey, you
A
two.
device that uses Numa and Usia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
Oh my goodness, they were sent to investigate each other.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Hey, guys, can you do this somewhere else?
Huh?
Why is Aino here?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
What? None ya business.
Krumkake Craft Shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case...
I'm overthinking it.
I think so.
Elon? Chevron? What are you doing here?
Traveler. Paimon. How did you find this place?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Yeah, do you guys mind going away?
Tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
And if I could do, why don't you get Aino out? Yeah. No danger to her. Debatably.
Understood.
Poor Aino, man.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
What are you guys here for?
When we talked earlier, it seemed like both of you were hiding something. Also, please don't walk around pretending to be staff.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevra seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Agreed.
All ears. Ow.
Miss Chevras and I seem to be here in Navia to reel in the same fish.
That's right.
Obviously.
And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beidou?
So, Does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes, there's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
Okay.
What about Nefer's golden rule?
Yeah, we're gonna need to take you both to the curatorium.
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's
that
kind
sucks for you.
That's kind of bad. Yeah.
That
what?
sucks for you. Unfortunately, it is our job right now. So, we're not allied with any nation. Sorry.
Well...
No, Paimon.
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start.
Yeah,
If
well,
the
that
Traveler
sucks,
has
doesn't
someone
it?
to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
I kind of like this. We've never really had conflict like this before in Genshin. I'm digging this. Usually it's all we're buddy-buddy with our friends. And every so often there's like a slight misunderstanding. But, ooh.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
So you can build them that big, huh?
I've been yoinked.
You've been yoinked, I think.
Amazing.
I am actually fine with this. I haven't seen this Traveler tale.
Yoimiya, release me. I don't want to be here.
No. What are you doing here? I love Yoimiya. Let this play.
Oh, wow! Fancy meeting you here. Could this be my lucky day?
It is indeed.
Anywho, I'm here on vacation.
That's
After
nice.
traveling around Sumeru with you, I've only gotten faster and better at making fireworks. Business
nice.
has been slow lately since it's the off-season for fireworks. After stocking up the shop with supplies, I decided to go on a little adventure and seek some inspiration.
It worries me
Oh.
that you're next to the giant cannon talking about
It's
that.
a big firework.
Plan is to have tons of fun before summer arrives. When I return with my new ideas, I'm sure my efficiency can only go up.
Yeah. Anything special?
I just got back from Hisi Island, and the colors all over the island were so beautiful.
It is very pretty.
To make some fireworks that capture that feeling. So I took a few pictures to use as reference when I get back.
What are you planning to do next?
Oh, right, of course. I've already figured it out. I just forgot for a moment. Got kinda caught up in our meeting and all, you know. I've gotten all the ideas from this trip. Right now, I'm working on getting some small gifts for my family and neighbors. Look, I got some local dried fish for Dad and midsummer berry jam for Mom. They're both
Well,
specialties
isn't
from
that
around here.
nice? They all look great.
Right? Now, I haven't bought any gifts for the children yet, but I've heard there's an engineer named Aino around here.
Oh no.
I heard she's super amazing. Word is that she built this cannon.
Mm.
I'm planning to pay her a visit and see if she can make some fun gadgets for the kids.
Oh no.
I've also heard that she's a real free spirit, though. Won't take every commission, even if you offer her Mora. Should I bring something before visiting? I just don't know what she likes.
Desserts. I'm more familiar with this. You briefly explained everything about Aino, Nefer, and the Clink Clank from Kake craft shop.
So, Aino's a kid? And her family members are machines she made herself while living alone in her workshop all this time?
Yep.
That's amazing! The kid next door would cry non-stop if left alone for just one night. It would take the neighbors the whole day to calm things down after. By contrast, it seems like the people of Nasha Town already see Aino as a mature mechanic, not as a child who needs their coddling.
Considering she can
Still,
probably tear apart this entire
How many
country.
nights did she have to spend all by herself before Neva came into her life?
Well, she's got an Nefer by her side now, regardless, and Knuckle Duckle, too. Not to mention everyone in the workshop.
Well, we can't change what happened before. But now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure she has a great time. Looks like it was the
Well,
right
that's
choice to
nice.
bring my tools with me. I'll head over to Nasha Town to borrow their crafting station and make her a beautiful gift. What should I make? Fireworks? Tumari? Or maybe a spinning top? You know what? I'll make them all.
Well, you do that. I have to go. And what?
It was a Traveler tale. Or was it not? No. Yeah, no. Yoimiya was a different thing. Huh. Yeah, no, that was the regular tales, because they're all over the map. They've made it a permanent thing now.
Yeah.
So you can always bump into them. But now we have another thing. I know to talk to apparently.
Yep, it was just that the main quest was in front of it, so it interrupted us. But we're already on our way here, so we'll grab it whenever
You're
we're back around.
leaving it?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you monster!
Nefer, you here? Turns out we actually do need your help with something.
I'm sure that you already
Miss
expected
Yelan
it.
from Liyue and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine.
Of course
You already know
It's
them both by
quite the
name.
honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
I mean, yes.
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
So this was the plan all along. I don't really, yeah. I'm fine with this.
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital.
Just doing a
Rest
job.
assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So,
You are so easy.
explain what's going on.
As long as it's not something morally dubious.
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire.
That is in
Our
fact not good.
investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Nah, there's
Let me
always one
guess.
person that messes up.
Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions.
Yep.
Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
Yeah, that would defeat the point of this entire thing.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Not much of a
Only
point of,
deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Yeah.
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
Good.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Oh,
Then you
Red
have
Dragon.
my thanks in advance.
And
Nah, it's more of we're being commissioned.
Negotiations are a success.
And here I was
It's the
hoping we would
best
just be chilling
outcome
with
I could have
Yehoda,
asked for.
watching a fair.
I appreciate the help, Traveler.
And I'll mention it. I didn't want there to be conflict between you guys anyway.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you?
Hey,
When
Kostya.
this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Why not?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's cool.
Dun, 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 part 1.
Yeah, that's fair enough, honestly.
I really like this. Hello.
Oh, but extra dialogue. Boosh.
When this is all over,
Look
I
how
want
clean
to
he
hear
looks.
the real
Darn
story behind everything that goes down.
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun. I'm also glad that you're the one that picked up on the, you know. Boo. What are we gonna be nabbed by as soon as we leave?
You're just gonna complete the quest.
Weird. Damn. Okay.
Wait until 7 o'clock.
Let me slightly walk away so I don't get immediately kidnapped.
Yeah, let's do that. Because we still need to go grab the I know conversation. And then we'll probably call the episode there. So let's see what we've got. Well, yes, probably.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, probably, but it's fine.
7:01.
Unless the main quest starts in front of the I know thing.
And then we'll have to wait till the next episode, I guess.
It's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Okay, we're talking to I know next time, I guess, because it's at the venue.
Well, I mean, unless that, you know.
Oh, well, it's kind of off to the side. Yeah, ish.
Maybe I can just teleport straight to I know. I can.
Somehow you could. Okay, let's talk to them.
Look at that.
Hello.
Yeah.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Your point being?
You're gonna make money?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Is this your idea of a fair trade?
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider.
What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right.
I've been thrown through a
I'll level
blender.
with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please?
Technical support?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too.
I love
I
shenanigans.
know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan.
Let me think.
If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of trying to deal with it yourself?
A bigger bonus.
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL.
What happened?
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo. The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the Expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Nef.
I mean,
Not that I regret
really?
what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know.
Oh, there she goes.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Her spirit has
To
ascended.
be smart about this.
The thing is, technically, by defending the kids, though, it is defending the Expo. So you could just explain it off to Boss Neff that way.
Do you think you could help her out?
Fine.
Dramatic
Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank crisis control switch.
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an Expo-wide intimidation strategy.
The button that can,
Crisis control switch.
the one that can level the.
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation. To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Nodcry that you won't be able to handle.
Really?
What?
So what actually
What?
happens when you activate it?
You'll find out if it comes to it.
No!
But I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it.
Wait, what do you mean? You need to tell her.
That thing's like a buster call, dude. You don't just click that. Oh.
That seems really bad.
What? No, that seems bad.
Oh,
Fine.
okay, whatever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been part 1 of the event. I hope you guys.
Oh, part 2's out.
Let's go. Oh wait, can we
assuming
just
that's,
talk to them? 3 children from Sumeru.
I'm assuming that's just her right there.
You want to do it? Let's do it.
I'm curious. I'm scared that she's gonna disappear.
Do it.
Darn it, what's the next thing? Okay. Don't look at the time. Don't look at the red bar. It's fine.
Watch out there, Yehoda.
Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problems that might need me to step in.
Speaking of,
You 3. What are you doing here? There should be at least one of you manning the booth at all times.
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much Mora to spare.
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that?
Guys, seriously, stop fighting.
Here's the thing, Neb. Even if you could afford to buy a blueprint, I'm afraid I couldn't allow it. I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the kind you're used to. They're for weapons, which are very complicated to build and extremely dangerous.
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs are toys too, actually.
I don't.
You build a machine that can blast monsters into the sky, and in your mind, that's a toy?
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons and toys anyway?
Yes, there's a
Small
defining
difference.
There's a
Not
defining
where
difference.
Knuckle's concerned. That's for sure.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you there with the brown hair, you want a blueprint?
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I also have some design ideas of my own. And with your bots as the basis, maybe I'll be able to try them out for real.
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night. You try eating some snacks to take your mind off things, but it doesn't seem to help anymore.
Exactly!
Oh no.
But what can I do? I'll never be
The
able to
2
afford
peas
one
in a
of your
pod.
blueprints.
That's dangerous.
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right? Let's trade. One of your toys for one of mine.
Really?
Ah, isn't that
Thank
sweet?
you so much, ma'am. Is it ma'am?
Please don't blow
or-
yourself up.
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank Crunkaki Craft Shop.
Well, isn't this
Thank you
nice?
so much, boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake Craft Shop.
That kid just nailed it in his first go. Let's go.
Darn, he's better than me.
Huh, that was very thoughtful.
Who are you, and what have you done with Aino?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people depend on me. Looking out for them is a big part of the job.
Did that really just happen? For a moment there,
Yeah.
Aino stopped being a little kid and acted like a full-on grown-up. A grown-up who's shorter than the kid she was looking out for, but
Yeah, what?
still.
Says the
Previous
shortest one
records
here,
indicate
okay?
That Aino has a 94%
What are you talking about?
chance
She's
of
flying.
adopting
She's
such
higher.
behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation to herself.
Aww. That was cute.
I know is gonna grow up to be just an amazing character.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
I don't know. Should the child be that close to it?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
I don't know about that.
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
I love how Beidou just casually gave state secrets away to a child.
You know, as you
Oh,
do.
You too. I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm still suspicious of that one
I'm
kid.
sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business?
Imagine
Let
if
me
he's a
get them out of
spy
your hair.
here to like
Come on. Time to
get info.
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
I just don't trust this kid.
It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liu to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liu can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
I wonder what this guy's
Well,
story is.
I'm sure his story is not important to the main plot of
Seems like
this.
he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Nah, nothing related.
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you
Right.
reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Hey, Yelan.
Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would
Ah, man,
receive
I wonder
more
if this is
use
the
in
spy.
Fontaine.
Oh, the name! What?
Except, you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way.
They didn't even bother put question marks as the
now.
name. Wait! Whoa! Whoa!
That's mighty expensive.
Did Traveler just dolphin dive into a
Oh,
box?
no one's
I think
forcing you to
so.
buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this Expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
What a great idea.
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine.
What is
Name
this
a
guy
place.
playing at?
As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
And look at that. It's no longer our problem. Okay, okay, guys. Maybe don't all gather together as soon as he leaves.
Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
I think maybe he could have waited a second, but, you know.
Or had like a meeting point to, you know, go to afterwards.
Let's not all just approach each other. But, okay.
It did give off the kind of vibe of like those like funny YouTube videos and everything.
Oh, darn it.
Wait, what happened? Hey, you've got focus mode, right?
Yes, but I accidentally deselected the quest instead of teleporting.
Ah, okay.
Captain Beidou's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
Oh.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I bought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beidou's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the Expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the Expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
Well, a bit of it.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings.
Oh no.
If
Doubt
something
it, but it would be
happens to
really
our
funny.
point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Bum, bum,
Let me guess.
bum.
You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that, but only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods.
I mean,
I
yeah.
suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate
And the
the
tea here
threat
is
of
really
that
nice.
weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they having a fight?
I know, it's a
They're
first.
both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
Thank you for being a ray of
A
sunshine.
successful collaboration requires trust and a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See?
You and what
like
army?
two peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good.
Let's do this thing!
Technically, it'd be 3 against 1. Anyway, I'll be quiet.
Swoop. Flop over here, I guess.
Going to the bar.
There we go.
Yes. I need to do more of Notcry's exploration and side quests. I need more primo gems.
You need more Yes. You need more primo gems.
Yes,
right.
the new region is around the corner, and after that, who knows?
Don't you have like nearly 70,000?
I have like 40.
Yeah, but in reserve, don't you have like another like 20 or something thousand? I'm pretty sure. Go check it out. Bring it up. Max. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're just under 70,000. Oh, man. Really lacking the primo
Yeah,
gems.
I am. There's a whole new region around. If they ever bring that angry tree frog as a playable character, one day, please.
For anyone who's not in the know, by the way, he means Syndrome.
I will be pulling for her.
If she comes back.
If she comes back.
I bet she
please.
will. It seems like the story's alluding to it, so. We'll have to, but we may have to wait till like Shinaznaya or something.
But I definitely want to pull for her too. And who knows what other cast members of Shinaznaya I really want, including maybe the Saritsa, if she's playable.
There he is.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need...
Time on your particles are passing through the box.
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the
What kind of region is
It
he
would
from?
be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Yelan, I think you're blowing the
Nothing.
whistle.
Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue, is it?
I thought we were trailing. Okay, never mind.
I thought we were gonna get a little bit more out of him.
Imagine being in a bar and you just see some random dude and his fairy go up to a guy and beat him. Like,
bar fight.
No, wait, hold up. I wasn't ready.
Uh-oh.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents. He's making a break for it.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
maybe
he have,
we...
like,
Captain of the
not
Special Patrol
ran?
will take it from here.
Wait, he could have just sat there and been like, and then like,
well, that was weird.
That was weird. Moving on to my drink.
Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued.
Get him!
There are children around.
Man, it could just be a dude going for a
to
jog.
avoid
And
bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way.
Were you debating shooting him?
Yes.
How are you gonna question him if he's dead?
Let's wait for it. Wait.
No,
oh
no.
my gosh! Oh, is this you?
Oh, I guess we're gonna shoot through the box.
Take the shot. Bam!
Chink.
Ooh.
Nope, not this way.
Huh!
Hey, dude.
Yeah. Not that way either. What happens if you had, like, shot the
Had
other
enough?
box?
Then turn around.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd be terrified if I was in his position. Like legs turned to jelly kind of terrified.
There he goes.
Out of steam yet? Cause I can do this all day.
That is a terrible place.
What are you doing, my guy?
Dropping us.
Oh, that was cool.
That was kind of fun.
I like that.
A little goofy, but that was fun. I liked it.
My leg!
Ah!
I'm not paying for that property damage.
That's what you're worried about, sure.
Yeah.
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it
Well,
that way,
ish,
I
dude.
suggest you
That
stay right
that leg's
where you
gone.
are.
That's mush.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Oh, we got everyone. Okay.
That makes sense that Navia traveled with them.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
You messing with the wrong...
You messed with the wrong people.
That's a great shot.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
Aren't you part of the Spina? No, branch member. Okay.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Agreed.
Hi.
It just waves.
Wow! Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, so yeah, what
no
now?
Trade Expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At
Yeah,
any
you're
rate,
paying for it.
I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work,
Hi, Cinder.
I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the Expo. But as far as our deal with the Curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the Curatorium together.
Yeah, sure. With Navia's help, Yelan and Chevreuse escort the suspects away.
Dun dun dun.
Smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
All snap.
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevreuse will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Oh,
Excuse me. Are you the traveler? Yehuda needs you back at the Expo venue as soon as possible.
You look familiar.
No! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Oh,
Now
good.
let's get a move on.
Yeah, it seemed too easy, so something else has now transpired.
Goody.
You know, it's funny that we actually have a Navia team running with this event. Good timing.
It's quite funny.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse?
Okay, whatever doesn't double-cross Nefer, do that one.
Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
I love how she's giving herself a pep
Let's try
talk.
not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of
Great.
this. I swear.
What's up? Did someone steal the ballista?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, traveler. A theft at the Expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
It's gotta be the ballista.
What happened?
They stole all the
You're asking
toys.
me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact
Oh, there it
reason.
is.
And it just
Well, that's a
had to
model of
happen
it.
to one of the scariest people here.
Beidou? Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
Oh, they were just prototypes.
Each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse.
Oh.
Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
Do we have to tell her?
Yes.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
What? Did you take them?
No, but something. Well, I don't know.
What have children done?
Miss Yehuda...
What are you three doing here?
I mean, their stall is right there.
There's
So.
something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth.
Ba-ba-bum.
Seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about.
You loser.
Ever since this morning,
I'm so
we haven't
shocked.
been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
Wait,
You just
can you...
ditched the kids you were looking after.
I hope this is not a case because you're like that's genuine loser territory. If he's like a criminal who uses kids to like scout places out, what? I hope this
You've
is
been
some...
taking care of these kids all these years. And they're like, a few ballistas, that's worth it.
There's got to be more to it. I'm hoping there's more to it, and he's not just a loser. I hope.
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that.
He was probably being threatened and coerced
He
or
works
something.
for the guild.
I bet
He has
you.
access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover from this.
He made
okay,
those
Yehuda.
toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Well, let's not say that too publicly.
Uh-oh.
Was he acting alone, or is he connected to the crime ring?
I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not, but... Ugh,
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I guess
Fair
we're on the
enough.
same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelon and tell her to meet you there.
Will do.
Will do. Oh. Oh, well, they're happy. They're having a good time.
It does seem like it.
Be strangers. She's so darn cute.
I know.
It's not fair.
Cinder is really cute. It is very unfair. Imagine trying to make it through life not being this cute. Honestly, actually, every day. I know that feeling every day.
Same.
I got nothing up against a cat.
I don't think anyone does.
Right?
You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was
Speaking
hoping
of
the
cat-
trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
Why do you want a
So
story?
flippant. This time it's one of
He likes
yours
it.
causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert, but apparently we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
He didn't kidnap them, did he?
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something.
What?
About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None
That
of
sure
the
happens a
weapons
lot in
survived.
Sumeru.
And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of eremites are back in the weapons business.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
It's gonna be really funny if he actually isn't involved at all.
From our interrogations, we've learned that in
Imagine
2
he
days,
just
the
has an
person
upset
behind
stomach
all
and
this
is
has
stuck
a
in the
meeting
bathroom
planned
somewhere.
To collect the goods. If all goes
Or
well,
just kidnapped.
we can head to the pickup point and
could be a
ambush
possibility.
Maybe he was the one that
But
stumbled upon the real culprit
Ashvapati is
stealing
part
them, and
of
he was
this,
taken
and the
along with
leader
him.
learns what happened.
Maybe.
There's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
Ah, how fun.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Lights sure are having a fun time.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
And then he's
Looks
going to
like
go
I'll
away
need
for a
to
very
enlist
long
your
time.
services for a bit longer, traveler.
I already know what Daniel's
No
gonna pick.
worries, I want to see this through.
Wow, I did not know what Daniel was
Someone's
going to.
gonna
Oh my gosh! I knew it! I knew! Wow, that was really quick, actually.
That was very quick.
Okay. Okay, I guess we are making this into like one big video. Because it'd be ridiculous to have a 35-minute video.
That would
by
be a
itself.
little silly. Oh well.
Oh my.
Also, brother, wait, why were you surprised?
Surprised? At what?
That I chose that. Or didn't.
Oh, 'cause you chose money? Oh, I don't know. Could be any reason.
I think people should be paid what they work.
I also believe that. I do believe that.
You know, just mention that we have a bad habit of working for free.
You managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
I also think people should be paid for what they do, but I don't know if that's entirely what you do when you talk about payment. At least as the traveler.
I'm just saying that we do a lot of stuff that other people take credit for, and we just don't get paid.
Okay. Yeah, I
I
guess.
think that's rather unfair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but like, I feel like Daniel views himself as like this upstanding citizen. I'm over here just going like, you're just a criminal underworld boss. Now aren't you?
As long as everyone benefits.
I mean,
don't see the
oh my
problem.
gosh. You're like,
as long as
you're
everyone's
the type
happy.
of guy that would be like, well, it's legal.
It is, isn't it?
Okay, let's go tackle this and see what the heck is
We
going
going?
on.
All right.
Let's do it. Oh, goodness.
Took me a bit longer.
I don't know why I
than
never noticed that
expected,
spins.
But I found where he's hiding.
What? What's been?
That little Voynich Guild sign. We go,
Let me just be sure of one thing.
I didn't
We're
know.
dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst case scenario?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
This feels like a little bit of
I know you said
overkill.
You wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clement
Oh?
and I have got things covered at the Expo.
Oh?
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
I still miss
Now
those
that you're
two.
here, I guess we can
I
get this
know.
show on the road.
They're alive, technically.
Yeah, technically. Hard technicality. And maybe it's actually worse that they still are.
But they've gone back to their original forms, and they're parts of the ocean now.
Is that supposed to make that any better?
I don't know.
No.
I'm sorry, you can't come with us.
I was gonna
You need to
say.
stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting
No,
caught.
at this point, I'm thinking it's
that's
something
true,
else.
then
He's being
That
coerced.
means he must have been
Or
involved
just straight
in
up
making and
kidnapped.
selling weapons in the past
I
too.
mean, maybe.
Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
I mean, if he's a talented toy maker and really good at making stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if they kidnapped him and they're like, "You will make this stuff or we'll hurt those kids."
Oh,
or
it's literally the
something
Great
like
Mouse
that.
Detective.
Literally the Great Mouse Detective. Actually, yeah, exactly.
It's exactly that. That's a great. By the way, if you haven't seen that movie, you should. It's amazing.
Just recently watched it in Discord.
Yeah, no, it was really fun.
That's not for us to say.
I've watched it before then.
Take
but
a
we
look
did.
around
Anyway,
the
it's
expo.
fine.
There are plenty
I didn't need to
of
clarify that
people
either, but I
making
just
and selling weapons.
whatever.
Doesn't mean they're
It's a great movie.
necessarily all bad people. Really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person.
Hold on.
Wait, what? What?
He's selling weapons. That doesn't mean yeah. I mean yeah.
She's handling kids. She's breaking it down like how you should.
In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound.
Don't make those kinds of promises, because I don't want to tell
You
a
can
bunch of
ask him
teary
yourselves.
kids that he's dead.
Thanks, miss.
This
I love
situation
Dory
is
just back
complicated
there.
and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
It is.
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Yeah, but what if he
Regardless,
dies?
It's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Toys for the children.
Yippee! Off we go. Off. Good. Oh, all the way there. Jeez.
Where is here? Where are we?
It's this little thing. I passed by it a few times.
I have no idea what this is.
It's a little metal hut.
Huh.
Stop right there.
Okay, yo!
Where is he?
Stop right there! Air! Ooh, I'll
I'm not taking
show him.
I'm not taking any chances. My hands are staying up until we figure.
We missed him.
Thank God.
Missed him, dog. He wasn't here. Missed who? Was he fast?
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
He sure left fast, dog. He was never here. I don't know. That was a lot funnier than it should have been.
I don't know why. It reminded me of some old visual novels because, you know, they only have like the 2D sprites, so they'd always do something like that. Like, there's a, like, oh, you're under arrest. We're in an open field, ma'am. Like,
Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Strange.
oh, goodness.
Did he lead us here on purpose?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I've recently had such an itch to go back and play through, like, the entire series of Ace Attorney, dude.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very
They've got a little-
coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said
Daniel
this
did
group's
some
cover was
exercises earlier
ironclad?
today, and I think
They
it's
were
catching
always
up with
careful
him.
never to leave a trail leading back to them.
You know, apparently, deciding to double the amount you do is not good.
What? What are you talking about? That's
silly.
always safe. That's
You know,
always a
sometimes you
safe.
sometimes you just want to push yourself.
Want
a
to
little
push your
bit.
boundaries? Isn't that like pushing boundaries is like increasing your exercises by like 20 to 30%?
Nah, double.
I don't know if double
Clearly.
is what. That's more like a test of like endurance is what you were doing.
No, I'm so loose and goose right now.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
you're like crickety cracketing over there, right?
yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally.
The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene.
Ooh, rookie
That's the
stuff.
clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
It's a little too on purpose that you both happen to find it at the same time, leading to the same place.
Maybe it was a trap.
Feels like it's a little on purpose.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Nah, slip up once. You know, that happens. Slip up the exact same way twice? I don't know about that. In 3 minutes?
Maybe he's leaving a trail.
He's probably leaving a trail, yeah.
Unless it wasn't a slip up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
That's crazy.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
What
is
could it be?
the question. I will say though, as kind of silly as some of the moments have been in this event, I'm really enjoying the pacing and just lightheartedness of it all. I really dig this.
Also nice seeing tension.
Yeah.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
Look at how it's positioned, slightly crooked, set on this bench right in the open.
It's a good looking note right there.
You think he knew we would come here?
Probably.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
Or you can like give it the Paimon, she can read it, I guess.
Yeah, she floats like
Okay.
Oh, a ballista!
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is this what
Maybe-
Paimon thinks it is?
It's really freaking me out how Yelan's just standing right in front of
It's the
that
display
thing.
model that goes with the prototype.
Oh,
Guess
okay.
That does make him our thief.
Display. Got it.
Or
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be
Ballistas.
unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a
is he
question for
planning to
another
kill the
time.
boss?
We need to focus on where he's going next.
That's a good question.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Let's read the letter.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
Thank goodness we saved it just for last. I'm ready.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Chishi.
Okay, we really could have just read this
You
first.
certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Oh, dang. We got a cutscene?
It all started with a Kashara War researcher.
Kind of.
Expelled from the academia for violating a taboo.
Of course it involves the Torre. Maybe.
He had dedicated his
Nope,
life
never mind.
to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen. You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
So I'm assuming he eventually turned the weapons on
All
them
I
too,
know is
after they get corrupted.
Weapons.
By the power of it all.
Weapons?
Yeah.
Why
I
would you
love
say
studying
this
them.
off the
Big,
get-go?
Powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kasharawar research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward.
And that's why he got
My
banned.
lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive
that's why you
techs
got- okay.
without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the
Okay,
academia
so he's
just
desperate.
didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways
went
to
wrong?
die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see.
Is this guy for real?
Guess
Because
I
if so,
could
that's really
do some
cool. But
odd
what?
jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawar scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
I don't know. I don't trust
You
this
mean
guy.
like
There's.
Toys?
I feel like he would have been just more honest.
Yes, if you
oh,
wouldn't
you
mind.
you like
It'll
making
give 'em something
weapons?
to
Oh,
do.
fantastic!
Life can get boring out here.
Like, I feel like if he was gonna trick him into making weapons, he would just ask him to make weapons, considering he just offered to do that.
I guess.
So,
All right.
I don't know.
And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children.
I think we're good. That was weird. Ooh. I think it's just one of our lights. I think one of our lights is going out. We have to fix that. I think it's fine to continue. We're good. I mean,
Okay.
nothing stuttered yet. So
Time to time. But all in all, those days were quite pleasant.
if we lose power,
The
you guys know
Eremites
what
accepted
happened.
me as one of their
Yeah.
own. And all the children loved me.
Oh, that seems nice. What went
Looking
wrong?
back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything.
Wow, they were really just nice people? That's kind of shocking, actually.
Darn.
Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
So you came crawling back?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were in the wrong. You stayed here, and we left. Like, unlike you losers, and that's why we're back.
And we were defeated. Yeah.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
Kind of fair.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Nah,
Chief,
don't
should we
let
drive
that
him off?
Yeah.
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
They're being very hostile
Leave
right now.
them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over.
These people are very clearly not good people.
Yeah, it's always tricky, balancing grace and mercy, but also...
Like, these people clearly are a problem.
Yeah.
And want problems.
I think that's the issue. So I think what, like, you could do, if you're wanting to be a good guy in this situation, I think what you can do is you could give them water, but then be like,
give them some water,
give them
send
some
them on their
food,
way.
and be like, you cannot come back here, but we'll give you stuff, go.
And guess what? They're probably still going to stab you in the back.
Well, no, this is the guys. Like, they're going to cause the down. I think he even said that going into this. He's like, these are the guys that caused the downfall of this whole thing.
No, but this guy's going to be nice and let him in, and then they're going to ruin everything.
Yeah, sadly, I think
sometimes you could be nice, but, you know, be smart and nice if you want to.
It's the trick of balancing being a leader and looking out for those who you are responsible with. It's tough.
Don't be self-destructingly empathetic. Be smart and empathetic. Don't blow yourself
What
up.
matters is keeping the people here safe.
These people are...
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim was at being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done.
Oh boy.
I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me.
Uh-huh.
As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms.
And you did?
I guess.
But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, turning them into a weapon.
That's still impressive.
Somehow, the new arrivals at the oasis must have caught wind of it. Because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind.
Why'd you say it like that?
It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
Bum, 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 bum.
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life.
Uh-huh.
We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
That's why they're still
made a bad name
alive.
for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Good for you.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
Yeah, make an
I'm
enemy
done.
out of the people that you're giving weapons
want
to.
out.
That always works out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
Oh, really? No, what? No, there it is.
What was that?
That was a really cool camera angle and light they used.
It was. Just bomb the village just because he didn't want to work for you anymore?
No, he would have had to have set that up beforehand. This was going to happen no matter what, I think.
That's incredibly petty.
Kaim was it.
Ooh. It's a really nice shot. Depressing, but nice.
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaim Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
You sold weapons to his enemies.
Oh, he didn't plan it at all.
He took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it.
Yeesh.
In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children.
Darn.
And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Dang. What does that have to do with this signet, with this crime group, though?
I think he's just confessing to everything.
I've been raising them ever since.
Aww.
While attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place.
Okay, so it is unrelated.
Look at how wholesome that picture is. Man, you better not die.
This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do we find him?
Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the target when he comes to pick up the goods.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Yup.
I really like Chevros's design.
It's very nice.
Like the anchor aesthetic on the hat and everything. It's really cool. Oh!
Right into it.
Ashvapati.
It's
Yo.
been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
Oh my.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed.
That's bad.
All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
What kind of criminal doesn't change his thing every so often?
Just wait until my backup
Surprised you haven't
gets
been
here.
caught yet.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues leading them straight to the Expo. That would be a different story.
What-oh?
If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in too?
He's gonna turn you into freaking
authorities
piles of
can
meat.
have your men, but you're mine.
Is that Fatui tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
If you're a criminal, like a really powerful criminal, and a guy that you used to know and work with from 10 years ago shows up out of nowhere, leads you to a particular spot, and if this is a guy you have backstabbed or hurt in some way, I think there's only one thing that happens next. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like
My goodness,
you
he's an
still
idiot.
got it. If you want back in, we can work something
That was
out.
already apparent.
Dude, how have you gone? You have like the best right and left hand men in the world to cover up for you. Because there's no way you're behind this ironclad, super sophisticated, worldwide
criminal
arms dealer.
Criminal organization thing, yeah. It's
There's no way.
There's no way. No,
There's no way that they're even like a part of it, a high-ranking guy.
You didn't even last. There's no way you last 10 years.
There's no way.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me.
Ooh.
When there's more to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
Aha.
Everyone is as much of a lowlife as you.
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
I don't think he was talking about how rich you were, dude.
Clearly, there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Oh, flip. That's like seeing a bunch of missiles take off in your direction, dude.
You crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
I don't think you realize.
That's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Oh, yes. Hurt him.
Hold it right there, all of you.
That'll make him be less
I've got
destructive.
enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontanian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Yeah,
he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, admittedly. The prison is not bad. Or at least the prison that what we've been shown is not bad.
Stubborn fool.
But they're waiting for
I
you.
deserve them. I have to atone.
I mean, yeah, you were a little dumb.
What
You
is it
know.
you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part.
Most part.
But me,
Nor all the
I
times it's
chose
almost
to use
been
my
destroyed.
research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Did you make it so this barrier can't go
Now that
down?
we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
So what's the plan? Oh? Oh, it's the freaking bully, dude. Yehoda, please beat the crap out of this guy. Oh, you fool. You've done it now. That was really dumb of him to do that.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Poor Yehoda. She almost had her moment. I mean, she did. She still got it. Wow. That was pretty. That was quaint pretty. Of course you're on the freaking... All right. Oh, she's gonna counter it. Oh, she's gonna use the new lock-on one. Ooh. All right. Okay. Guess I shouldn't be surprised she already has it outfitted on her boat. Oh yeah, 100%. Yo. It's cool seeing the crew actually be a crew. That's fun. I like that.
Captain, we're in position.
Prepare to intercept. On my signal.
That's pretty sick. Oh, yo.
Fire!
I'm enjoying the battle music too. That's a nice touch. Oh no, they're even faster than the other one. Yeah, Melazine! Love to see him. Sorry. Ooh! That's pretty sick.
Those are accurate! Whoa!
Yay! Oh boy.
That's awesome. Yeah, no one totally almost died. Don't worry about it.
Definitely not. That was a sick little flip.
This
is great. Aww.
Has this always been part of the show?
Don't ask these questions,
don't,
Yehoda.
Don't worry about it. That's a great shot.
It's a
Nefer.
really cool shot.
What the heck? Who did that one?
I have no idea.
The lighting was perfect.
No funny business. I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so beautiful.
I saw this coming. I didn't see this coming.
I did not see this coming. By the way, very mature topic on Genshin to tackle the idea and concept that weapons aren't evil, it's the people that use them. I love to see it. It's very rare to see that nowadays, I feel.
It is quite rare.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither.
I mean, you stole
I'm sure
the
a
goods,
case like
so.
yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much.
True,
Considering
but
the
I don't
alternative
really
was
think the
them
criminals
dying in
care.
obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
I guess you're right.
Oh. No, I think there's no last part that wraps it all up.
It's probably the tails. I bet you there's a scene with him and the kids that we can now go see. Oh, no, there's a quest. Okay, there's a quest, and then we'll probably get a Tails scene. Yes. And look at that! You're not going to prison, maybe.
Wow, maybe. I mean, you'll probably be fined and you'll be forced to work off, you know, stealing the goods and, you know, causing trouble and, you know, all that. But, you know, other than that, you're probably fine.
Ooh.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask him for an update.
Very, very fitting, Navia. Thank you.
Yeah, the timing could not have been better.
You gotta aim it a little.
No. That's what the hat's for.
That's what the hat's for.
The hat is there to cover for the fact that she's not totally covering herself with the umbrella.
Yeah. Oh, this is
to be fair, it is more of a parasol, so it's probably more for the sun.
Probably.
Finally.
Also looks like instead of the main quest, it's a side.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's this little
that's a little Tails thing. Okay.
Yeah, a little extra bit at the
But
end.
this has been fun. I've enjoyed this.
This is a good event. Yeah. It's no fate of the universe, just a small little event that almost a lot of people died in.
Well, like 4 guys.
Great! Everyone's in one place.
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate
Less
your flexibility.
paperwork.
I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you...
Oh.
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Oh.
What do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nasha Town.
Uh-huh.
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati, he stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
That would make me cry. I'm nearly
If you'd been less
tearing up
trusting
now.
of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Also, the boss just shouldn't have let them in anyway.
You're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Stay strong, mate.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Oh, goodness.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
Oh, that was so
I have
sweet.
plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Goodbye.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with
Oh,
that?
you're gonna work it off, don't
After
you worry.
joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert. The Sumeru of today is
I
a
mean,
different
maybe, but it's
world
still a
than
very
what it
dangerous
once was.
place.
With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way.
Hey, Dory.
Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can dream it, you can buy it.
Dory, they're not that rich.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh?
Yeah, like a portable village?
I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself. Simply
Did you get your hands on that?
ground and a spring will
She has
instantly
connections.
start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
How expensive is that?
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Nodcry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Well, Nefer already set this all up.
Be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy.
Wait.
Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
Wait, was Alice watching this?
The kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Good question. I got it. How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work.
Whoa, everyone's
I
nice.
think that
What?
would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Deal!
Oh!
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
Sure was. Also,
another great shot of all the characters. What the heck, dude?
Never know what to expect. What to expect with Dory.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Well, what a cute little ending. And still some more people to talk to, probably.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, okay, so we almost did all the tales the other day, but like we have the merchants and everything. Unless
Dory's is still locked. Maybe she's the last one.
Maybe she's the last one.
You're also locked. Why are you locked?
Please continue Trade Expo.
You're also locked. Okay, well, let's do all the normal ones first, and then maybe...
Yeah, maybe that'll trigger it. Let's see.
Get the boring ones out of the way.
Well, that didn't trigger anything.
That sure didn't do anything.
I chose to keep looking over my shoulder. Oh, no.
What?
I don't know. You didn't read it. You didn't give me time to read it fast enough. Okay, we need to talk to...
You're locked. Oh, you're locked. Okay, that's the Fatui. We're talking to the Fatui.
One at a time.
Oh,
hey, it's Ilwa.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Oh, Blintz and Ilwa! Fancy seeing you here!
Oh, goodness. What are you guys interested in faulty guns for?
Ah, traveler. Paimon. How do you do?
Yo, you here to be a blah stuff?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living every once in a while.
That's true. Solid advice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will let you in on some insider
Paimon,
info.
that's breaking some...
This officer here is basically selling scrap.
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear.
See?
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture I once saw. It featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon that the latter used was identical to this one.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeepers?
That's
You know, they
not
weren't
unusual.
always seen as
I've
villains.
heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket must have been a hero who stood against the wild hunt as well. But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. Our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh.
I can kind of see that. A thought-provoking perspective.
I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Could you tell me a few more stories about it when you get the chance?
Aww.
Of course.
Well, isn't that wholesome?
Okay. Did that unlock another thing?
Yes, it would. Wait, you seem familiar. Have we met you before? It's hard to tell with treasure hoarders and hoods.
I don't remember.
Yo, more Yehoda, baby. Let's go.
So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey, you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order. You hear?
What a coincidence. So am I.
Oh!
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of Meripede. The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. I've been searching for so long, but I was never
Wait,
able
you're
to
not
find
an actual official member?
So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you.
That seems awfully stupid.
Sure. Sir. Sir? Do you want to die?
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter?
Our orders won the Expo rights several years in a row, so we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to come along.
That seems bad.
The other groups were looking to duke it out, so imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the Expo rights again.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, does that mean you've taken them all out already? Man, I knew it! The fruity order's as good as they say. Can I join?
We can't make trouble at the Expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nashita.
She's gonna kill him. She's going
You're
to
a dead
kill.
man.
All right, I'll be there.
Yeah, you're a dead man. I'm so sorry.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
He's, optimistic.
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions.
Okay, thank you.
But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on. So look after those kids.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
Well, moving right along.
Blackberry, you should leave town.
You
and never come
should
back.
Really leave. Oh, my boy. Liben.
Ah! Whoa, I don't know if I can handle this. This may be a bit much for me.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, is this, can we even brace yourself.
What
Embrace.
do you think? Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
I can handle this. Okay.
You're here for the Expo too?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting this pleasant surprise.
Gina's going to
this part of the
destroy
world,
you when she realizes you snuck out
A
again.
rare treat.
Yes.
You're right.
And on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Liben? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt wine good.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers, can we?
Oh, it's true. You're not gonna reprimand him though, are you?
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you.
Thank you.
If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the Knights to make some cider out of these apples.
Ooh. Dude, okay. It would be a pleasure. Please do not beat him up, though.
Generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
What's your next venture?
Schneznaya. What are you planning to make your fortune next?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja.
Got a little too excited.
That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one.
It's kind of sounded possessed there for a second, Daniel.
That's a little judgy.
Good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
Hold on.
Wasn't it freaking Gravity Falls? Didn't Mabel make some like horrifying shriek at some point during that show? I feel like that was a Gravity Fall thing. Wasn't it?
Actually, don't remember. Been a hot second.
I think you just did that.
Running low on lots of supplies.
Wait, how
because
could...
of Project Stuja.
I don't. Oh yeah, no, I totally wasn't reading that. Thank you for going back.
Very interesting.
It is interesting.
Thank you, Liben, for also being the teaser guy, no matter what event or where you are.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, what else we? Oh, hello.
Oh
man, ooh.
Maybe you would have been better with
Varka. Yeah, because Varka would have like laughed it off.
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
He's Batman. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, we can stop him from hurting you right now.
But when it's over.
But when you leave and you're like a good distance away, that, you know, how could I possibly know?
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
Well, I mean,
It's been
anyone's
a while.
allowed.
What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Take your pick.
Oh, I forgot.
Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand.
Yeah,
But
not
please
Batman.
be assured that I would
Owlman.
never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration is far too valuable to me for that. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone else. The rules we have now are a result of the tug-of-war between them all. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here because I'm confident that it poses no threat to our collaboration.
I do like the detail.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
I see. So this isn't from our cellars at all. It's not even from Mondstadt.
I actually really like the detail of them having Nefer come out and deal with this, because I don't think there was anything that we were going to be able to say to stop Diluc from doing his thing.
You.
Good detail.
I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry. Imitations like these are no threat to our business.
You suck!
Just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust.
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks
yeah.
volumes. That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
Leaving so soon?
It's true!
Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey
Yo.
there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty serious business, so Paimon didn't want to interrupt.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Look at Liben standing back there like a majestic beast.
Uh-huh.
That's a shame.
Like a gazelle. Standing on top of a
Next
mountain
time you're back
top.
in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
All right.
I also like that they've actually stopped treating Traveler like a kid, by the way. I do like that that has been dropped over the last few years.
Because he is old.
He is quite old. Before you dive into Chaska there, also, I like the, I don't know if this, I assume this is intentional, but by making Diluc go by the codename Owl, I wonder if that's a reference to the fact that, like, in an alternate dimension, Batman is, like, Owlman, I think? I'm pretty sure that's one of the alternate, like, Batmans. Because his story quest is called The Dark Knight something something, so clearly...
He's Batman. He's
obviously Batman. So I wonder if Owl was, if that was just a coincidence, or was someone genuinely, like, one of the localizers a fan of Batman?
I don't know.
I wonder. That's up to St. Lolly! Uh-oh.
St. Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers.
Wow, is everyone here a fraud? Is that what we're finding out?
Than it's worth.
Other than the Fatui, everyone else here is a freaking fraud.
And I like how, you know what the best part about that is? The Fatui are super honest. Like, their booth even says, yo, faulty guns. Like, that's pretty funny.
But also, Granny, do not turn him into a smear, please.
No, that's for after.
Do that
when
later.
we're done. Yeah, when we're done, do it.
Do I have to do everything myself?
It's on you, Daniel.
This time, yes.
Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
He at least knows her.
Well, I mean, I assume he's actually from the place, but wasn't supposed to be here.
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyob fragments at this expo. Pretty serious
Wyob?
stuff.
Wyob.
So I brought Seat Lolly here to
Didn't
get
she
to
say
the bottom of
Wyob?
it, and hopefully keep things under control.
Are you really going to check? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyob fragments at the Expo.
Wyob. Yeah, I think that's how you say it, right?
It's Wyob. Or at least that's what several other people pronounced it in that land.
Yeah, you're right. It is what? It's a long O. Unless we were just... I don't know, actually.
As it turns out, we've been tasked
And sometimes
with
it's hard to forget a
mediating any disputes like this.
dango.
Are you intending to try and stop me?
Please. Pretty please, do not murder him right now.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our Wyob are not for sale. Wait a second.
Apparently that's just the new way to say it.
Unless it's always been that and our memory's faulty.
This
I don't
is
think
just
so.
a shard of a Wyob pillar. And its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the Wyob. So, tell me, how much did they pay you to ship these out of Natlan?
Uh-oh.
About 800,000 more apiece.
Dang!
Wow.
I mean, they got no power in them. I mean...
What?
Cut me in on the action, dude. You don't have to sneak these out. They don't have anything in them.
Apparently, people outside of Natlan don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found a Wyob fragment. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up the price.
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over. No point making a mountain out of a molehill.
And they're willing to pay how much for that? You know what? Yeah. It was a great idea. You know what? It was a great idea. Fantastic.
He better be prepared to give 80% to her when he leaves.
He's getting a whooping when he gets back. But, you know.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
No, you're still getting a whooping,
Don't
dude.
start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
Yeah, she's not causing any problem for us. You. Lot.
Oh.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Wow!
Speaking of the mages. Ha! Hey, you two.
Hey, it's Alice and the
That's my favorite three tall people.
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon.
You're looking to buy something from Dory.
Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supplier. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory to try out. We're here today to see how it's all going.
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain.
Oh, that's right. Do this.
Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexen Circle are within your reach.
I wish. I wish.
Well, I'm sure Dory's happy about this.
Oh yeah.
Like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize. Such fun, wouldn't you say?
I We didn't
yeah.
sell much Hexen Circle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even.
Wait, you're actually losing money, Dory?
Dun dun
You're
dun.
saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
No, they did. But, you know, selling something for love and kindness.
I wish the world could work like that. I wish.
You know, it doesn't make a lot of the moolah, you know? Especially when it's abstract, like, makes kids happy for an oasis thing for some reason. Weirdly specific.
I bet you they're just screwing with Dory.
Maybe.
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It's true.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep, Dory.
The whole nothing? Love, kindness, generosity? Wow, that's a lot. Thank you. Thank you, wow.
to a great
Oh, okay.
Other
okay,
merchandise.
she did. Got it. Okay. Okay. At first, that was really, really funny. Oh, crap. Okay. Sorry. I'm here. I'm back. Oh, my gosh. I'm smiling so hard, it actually hurts. Okay, wait. What do we got
And
left?
Yehoda is the final
We gotta click the
one.
thing. We never clicked the thing.
What thing?
The boxy thing.
I mean, technically, they assembled.
Oh, we didn't see them click the button, though.
Well, we didn't, but, you know, it still happened.
I'm just saying, Chekhov's gun is still hanging there.
I mean, we used it.
Let's just find out.
It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up.
Good for you.
Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehoda?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, things are pretty calm right now. Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here.
What?
Yehoda!
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I
What?
thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
The same thing happened to me.
What?
Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for exhibitors only. It works because their goods stored in the warehouse can be used as collateral.
The buyer did have guild supplied certification.
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good to go.
What?
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but I don't see him here.
What?
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And nope, no sign of him either. Wait, so it wasn't the same person?
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back, and we haven't heard from him.
What? Why would he do that?
He wanted to use the moral we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return for looking out for us. So he headed out alone.
Uh-huh.
Gods, this kid... Wait, did he have your certification from the guild with him?
Yeah, he's our older brother, so he's in charge of all that stuff.
All right.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, let's not panic. What happened?
Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back? I'm worried they kidnapped him and are using his certification to scam goods off the other exhibitors.
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
Should we rescue Ati first? But Nodcry's huge.
Well.
Where would we even start? We could go for the goods first, but we're dealing with a group. If they split up, it'll be impossible to nab them.
I guess it is time for a buster call.
Come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised Boss Nephew to uphold the guild's reputation, and you promised the kids you'd protect them. This is all falling apart.
This is your time to shine.
Your last option, dumpster diver.
Dang.
Oh, right. The Clink Clink Crisis Control Switch.
Chekhov's gun.
Clink Clink Crisis Control Switch activated. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Level this city.
Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Nodcry.
What?
If you wanted, you could turn this
Oh,
whole place
crap.
upside down. But it won't last long, so think about what you want to do first.
I know!
In that case, let's get the stolen goods back first.
We're gonna talk about this later, I know.
That's fine.
All units, advance to rescue Ati.
Miss Yehoda.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders.
There they go. With the help of the robots, Ati is quickly rescued. And everyone's a little upset.
Ati, you're all right.
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay everyone's kindness.
They stole my Expo certificate. Did that cause trouble for anyone?
You know. Everyone here?
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Inventory complete. All goods have been retrieved.
Oh, okay, good.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch, there's no problem in Nodcry you can't handle. With so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to do both.
I know.
These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get in trouble with the guild.
Aww.
Thanks, boss.
Ido's a great person to have on your side, huh?
To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacation first. Oh, right. I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Yes, please. Yehuda finally catches a break and is free from further drama until... well, for now.
Wait, dude, I couldn't read it fast enough. Until what?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, we did all the things.
And that is everything other than the mini games and the free Yehuda, but we will most likely do that.
We'll do that off screen. Yeah, no, that was a good event. I really enjoyed that.
That was cute. That had a lot of funny moments. It made me laugh.
A lot of great moments with
smile.
amazing characters. I loved it. That was great. Overall, I really enjoyed this patch. This was a good Genshin patch. And the new patch is just around the corner, which is Naya quickly following. Well, no, we have two more patches. We have next patch, and then we have a patch where the character is a mystery.
The mystery character, and I'm going to laugh really hard if Dottore is somehow playable.
Imagine if it's not Sandrone and it's Dottore. There's gonna be so many angry people.
You know what? If it's not Sandrone, I'll take it being Dottore, mostly because that would make me laugh.
You
so
just want to see
hard.
the fallout that
I
would follow.
do. Are you kidding me?
That's
I would love to see
Steve
that.
getting announced from Smash Bros. And everything.
Dude, I want to see the internet crash from that. It would be fantastic. It'd be really funny.
Okay, well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us on this journey as we were just rocking out with more Nodcry. It was amazing.
Super fun. Loved it. And I'm excited to play a few of the games. They actually look pretty fun. So, I look forward to trying them out.
And with that, or on that note, I should say, that's a better segue. On that note, guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you all for rocking out. I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. And do let us know what you thought about this event. What do you think of the quest?
What was your favorite minigame? Or moment? Or general bit, I guess. Whatever you're feeling.
Indeedly do. And with that, we love you all.
And Lord willing,
we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.